right like every time I express to make you mine, little baby. We collide, we divide, you and I shall unite through the times of our lives. Oh, come on, come on, come on, baby. Come on, come on, come on, baby. Come on, come on, come on, baby. Don't want nobody claiming you. Having broken hearts, but I changed a few. When I come inside, gotta stay in you. Knowing when we slide, we can change the view. Girl, the way you make it pop on real. I don't pop no pills. I won't stop, let it thrill. The way you up and down me still. I feel. Why don't I see the signs left and right like every time I express to make you mine, little baby. We collide, we divide, you and I shall unite through the times of our lives. Why don't I see the signs left and right like every time I express to make you mine, little baby. Yeah, we collide, we divide, you and I shall unite through the times. Can't talk that shit, gotta see it. Yeah, you ain't got a man, can I be it? From a place they 10 all season. I got plans for reasons that I won't get too deep in. Gave my heart straight to a demon. She left my shit leaking. That's exactly what I needed. They be acting like I don't see shit. When I'm in the pussy, I be geeking. What you doing with all that reaching? Thought I told your ass I was decent. Shane is my name, ain't to complain, no willing to save you. Addicted to pain, I have little shame. I know you the same too. Come on, come on, come on, come on, baby.
Whoa. VIBEOne, yo, I thought I was at a concert or something.
We be clubbing?
Hey, I was. I don't know about y'all.
Who was that?
That's the homie.
Oh, that's the homie.
Yeah, you know who he is. Yeah, you know that's it's my guy.
Okay. I'm digging it. VIBEOne, welcome to VIBEOne. I'm your host, Kano the Don. That's Jay Versus and Jacqueline. How you guys doing? What's going on?
Tuesday, man. It's Tuesday. It is Tuesday, right?
Man, I'm Big Max chilling like a villain. It's hot out here in Houston.
It's hot out there. Yeah, you know, it was nice today. Jacqueline, you're looking nice.
Somebody's phone is going off right now.
My phone is going off right now. My apologies. It's been a really busy day, but I'm sorry, fellas, I couldn't join y'all last week, but I'm here. The queen is here, and we about to spice some things up.
Yeah, we you know, I'll let, I don't know how much time PTO time you got, but who takes off the first day of the new show? Quite amazing. I'm gonna have to see if I can get that perk right there.
I know. That's what happens when you're the boss.
Versus, what's up, brother? How you doing, man?
You already know what it is. I'm always chilling. Always working, always doing the do, you know.
Shout out to Buddy the Barber on the check-in, man. That's my guy right there, man. You gotta love Buddy the Barber, man. Top-notch barber, man. You know, servicing the community, man. You know, I love Buddy the Barber. That's my guy right there. What up, Buddy?
Shout out, Buddy.
Even though his Saints, he's sitting on the sofa chilling with the Cowboys. I saved the spot for Buddy. I saved one there because I knew he was going to be joining me. So welcome to the couch, buddy.
Yeah, she did hit us with the Kawhi absent, but it's all good though. She's here though. So, but you already know what it is. So how's it? Yeah, do the check-in. Everybody's doing all right. Everybody's feeling pretty good.
Absolutely, I know I am.
Doing pretty good, man. So potential madness.
I will
that's
say I
supposed to
feel
be happening.
left out. I don't have a mic like y'all. I have a mirror. You
That's not
know,
going. That's not gonna get it, Jack.
I'm telling you, like, come on now, come on.
We're gonna get you right. We're gonna get you right. Trust me. We are definitely gonna get you right. Don't even worry about it.
Good.
Shout out to Balancing Act Radio Show. Man, that's our family, our peeps right there checking in on the checkout. Appreciate that love. Versus what's going on, my brother? What we got going on?
Well, I mean, what else do we have going on, and except for the biggest, most anticipated moment right now that's going on in this country? I mean, what else? The inauguration is literally tomorrow.
Mm,
How you feel?
Inauguration is tomorrow.
yeah, it is. How y'all feeling about that? Y'all scared? Y'all think something gonna happen?
I'm at the house chilling, so I'm good. I don't know about the people that's gonna be out there in Washington D.C. I don't know, like, cause we already know. And shout out to Ron, my guy Ron, Buddy the Barber. What's good, man? But yeah, we already know these crazy radical redneck people out here that's just they stormed the Capitol once, and they already said that they had plans for tomorrow. So anything is liable to happen, man.
Man, them people ain't about to do nothing. They ain't about to do nothing. Trust me. They prepared this time. They slipped through the back door. They probably got a mole in there, but they ready. They ready for them this time. They not gonna play with them this time around. So I don't think they gonna do nothing. They might be out at the fence out there by the fence talking shit, but I don't think nothing about to happen.
To be stupid as hell to do something, but you never know.
Yeah, I mean you never know. You never know.
I mean, I'm just saying though. I mean, like the mayor of Washington D.C. was definitely asking for a lot of backup, a lot of military assistance, a whole lot of assistance just to relieve the pressure off of the Washington D.C. PD, so they can, you know, of course, do what they got to do, handle other crimes that's going on. I mean, we can't put the entire police force on the inauguration because that would just be insane. But yeah. I don't. I mean, we ain't never seen anything like this though. Like when it comes to the switching hands of presidencies, we never seen this kind of crap before.
Mm. I'm trying to figure out though. Like I'm trying to figure out. Are you over in a foreign country right now? Because you're looking kind of fuzzy there, my brother.
Hey man, it's this crappy webcam, so it is what it is.
Oh, blame it on the webcam. Okay, I got you. I
Why are
got
we
you.
cracking on each other?
Hey, at least you can see my eye. Or at
Am
least
I
I don't
cracking
look
up?
like
I'm not cracking on nobody. I was just saying it just looked foggy. I didn't know if he was smoking or I didn't know what was going on.
it just looks like that. It's the webcam on the computer. I mean, I have to, I'm using what you usually use. You don't have the high quality production that I have. You guys go subscribe to Jay Versus YouTube channel. You would actually see beautiful, crisp me in all of HD.
Oh,
Just to let you know.
okay, got you.
Hey, buddy, can we see your eyes for once? I'm just wondering. You out here looking like a light-skinned wannabe. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it, man. I ain't gonna do it. But you ain't no Wesley Snipes. I can tell you
There a
that much.
reason why you got glasses on all the time? Like, let the audience really know about that.
I mean, do I really have to do that? I mean, I'm a celebrity. I mean, like, I'm just saying. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, hey, all of us stars wear our shades when we feeling cool. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I don't have anything to hide, but it has been a long day.
Mm.
So, yeah. So,
But look, man. But honestly though, what do you guys think though? Like, what do you guys think is really about to happen with this switching of the hands of presidency with everything
I
going
don't think anything's about to happen. I mean, Biden broke down and cried today. I mean, the old guy is, he's not going to be able to have people there. Trump went out his way to ruin it. So, he's going out with a bang. I just think that it's just one of those things where it's just totally unbelievable, the things that he's been allowed to get away with. But at least we could say that he's moving on, and I mean, I feel bad for them coming in but to a messed up situation the way that it is, but it's going to be a long road to trying to repair things. He's definitely not going to be able to do it in a 4-year stint, and he up in age, so who knows, man.
Well, there is a mutated, well, actually, two confirmed mutated strains. Actually,
Okay, but where?
well, here, I can, but it's here, in
I
Houston.
appreciate that, buddy. Buddy know the vibe. You know what's up.
Man, Buddy is gonna ride. He's gonna ride the bandwagon. He's gonna excuse, this. Look, I can get you a cane for your birthday, man. You one of them canes that the blind people be walking with.
Shout out to Nicer. Just make sure it's a dope one. Cane, wheelchair, whatever,
I get
anything
you
that
a.
it is, it's
I
got to
will
be
get
fly.
you
Got to be a good vibe.
A Versace walking cane. Let's do that.
Thank you,
Yeah.
sir. I appreciate that. Nicer. Shout out to Nicer. Appreciate you on the check-in. Yeah, but I just think that it is what it is. Thank God we all at the crib safe. You know what I mean? So we just gotta just sit back and watch the festivities and see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna have my popcorn. I'm gonna have my popcorn ready. I ain't even gonna lie. Whatever might, as long as there's no death involved, just know that I'm gonna be laughing my ass off. That's all I can say. I'm gonna be laughing, kind of like I was laughing when the Capitol thing happened, because that was entertainment, man. That was crazy. It was reality TV at its best.
No,
I can
what was
say that much.
crazy is how they said they needed help finding all the people that were rioting. It's like, how much proof could you really need? It's all over the place. So that for me was beyond bizarre.
I mean, we talking about the best technology in the world. We talking about the CIA. We talking about. I'm just saying. Like, I mean, these people aren't hard to find. You know, I don't know. I just think that it's all a part of the plan. Whatever they're doing, I just think it's a part of the plan, and it's just kind of crazy watching the things that they're being allowed to get away with. I just think that
Mm.
it's just amazing.
What's the vibe though? What's the vibe though in Jacqueline, even Arizona, right? So what's the vibe out there as far as politically? Like what is it like out
Depends what part of Phoenix you're in. I would say that traditional Republican state, and you see your pockets of Trump supporters, you see your pockets of Biden supporters, and I think there's a lot of people that are afraid to show what affiliation they are because they're afraid of retaliation. So we haven't seen a lot of violence like some of the other states have seen, but we'll see what happens, But yeah, I think it's at this point right now where everyone is just being quiet because they don't want to entertain that.
there? Man.
Interesting.
Sir, you up there in the boot action, right? The boot. You are up in Louisiana. What is that? Because that's a very predominantly, from my experience, pretty freaking prejudiced state. A lot of racial tension already there. Anyway,
Yeah. I mean, you already know the vibe here. We still under the Napoleon law, so we're way behind. We still, it's still there, man. So you already know the vibe here. Everybody's quite upset right now, but haven't been really. They're still disguising it quite well, out and about, disguising it quite well, which I appreciate that because we don't need no unnecessary drama uh, kicking off. But you can definitely feel the tension in the air. I mean, but who cares? That tension's been there anyway, or whatever. I mean, I just stand on what I stand on, and it is what it is. I try to avoid as much conflict as possible. So it is
Right.
what it is, man.
Right. I get that. I definitely get that, man. So, but coming off of 2020, I mean, we already know everything, the crazy thing that was 2020, right? And personally, we've seen a lot of people have to force to go online, inward, right? A lot of people are going online, inward, or inside. The TikTok is one of the most downloaded apps in the world. Of course, you still got your Instagrams and everything like that. You got a lot of social platforms that are I actually saw an overload in 2020, right? Even for you, right? You because you was having some issues as far as Instagram, because back when the show was on Instagram, you had some issues as far as Instagram servers managing so many people going live, so many people just like overloading the servers.
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, like, it really had me hot, to be honest with you, because 2 hour shows were minimized down to they said an hour, but it was like 45 minutes, and they kicking you off unless you was, I guess one of the big people or whatever, because they seemed to wasn't having any problems at all. But it had got to a point to where it really got aggravating, to the point to where we had to actually migrate the show to another platform just to be able to have a full show. You know what I'm saying? So it was aggravating though. It really, really was, man. It was just amazing. I seen a lot of new shows pop up, people that wasn't people that didn't even have shows. Everybody got a show now. I mean, everybody interviewing somebody, and so you got to kind of weed through the process or whatever, and keep your brand alive.
Right. Yeah, that's crazy. But I bring it up because social media was already heavy anyway, right? It was already a heavy thing, but in 2020, it had no choice but to get even more emphasis and have more of a death grip, because that's the only way people could like socialize at that point. Because you can't go to the clubs, you can't go, pop it for a real one out there in Onyx, you know, you can't do nothing. You just stuck in the house or having to just go to work and stuff like that. So social media, I, I don't know, it's had a crazy effect on quite a bit. We saw that it has more hold than it ever has because of 2020. So now here we are, and everybody's a freaking star now today.
I,
Everybody,
I mean, you know,
everybody has a following today.
everybody got their OnlyFans. Well, the strip club now is OnlyFans now. So
So what's yours? What's your OnlyFans account?
I did. I'm not gonna lie. I did create one. Have
Oh, dang. Here comes that.
have not. I created a Vibe show one.
Oh,
And I didn't create a personal one. I mean, because the price that I'm gonna put on it would be ridiculous. So it's no sense in me even creating a personal one.
oh.
Man, look, hold on.
Well,
So what would that be? Look, what is your content
Right. A
exactly?
well,
can
What
or
is
a
that?
stripper pole. Like, which one would you be using?
what am I on fans?
Yeah.
If I had a personal one,
Yeah.
Uh,
oh, it's too exclusive to even say it on here. I would have to put a price up to just even say what the content would be. You know what I'm saying? So it's no sense in even
I,
it would be that exclusive. But
Hey,
Yeah,
look.
I just
Hey, look. I'm gonna be honest with you. At this point, I almost pop me a OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? Get you some verses. You know,
Like, I need my bills paid.
get you some verses, man. You know, I'll drop it like it's hot. What's good, ladies? You know what I'm
Woo!
saying?
come on, man.
Man,
Are you serious?
man, look, man, you got people clearing like 200 grand a month. Look, I take some clothes off, man. You know what I'm saying? Or what's good, whatever they need.
Come on, man.
But man, I could never.
Social prostituting.
It's a
With your
thought.
lavish lifestyle. With your
It's a,
lavish lifestyle.
I mean, it's a thought. It's a thought.
Wow.
Well, but the effects of social media though, it's social media, especially TikTok, the animal that is TikTok, right?
Somebody DM me and told me that, you know, I need to do a TikTok video. And you know, I just, I'm like, for what?
You against it, or why won't you join TikTok? Tell me.
I mean, like, I'm trying to figure out, like, you know, what
Can you
will I
not dance? Are you afraid of that? Like, what's the real?
I'm not a dancer. I've never been the dancing dude. Now, you know, I'm more of a two-step guy. I'm old school. You know, I'm a two-step guy. You know, two-step slow drag type of guy. You know, I'm into that vibe right there. I ain't got time to be. You know,
But
I was the type of guy. I was the guy in the club that come to the club trying to meet a lady. I didn't come to the club looking to fight somebody and all of that. That's why I kept my circle small. I traveled in a very small, you know, crew, and we all had the same motive. We come in there to parking lot pimp and find something, you know, then we're gonna move it into the club and try to find us something in there, you
I didn't
know.
hear anything you said
parking
about pimp. Did you hear
parking lot pimp.
exactly?
Y'all
Exactly.
y'all never heard of that? Parking lot pimping? I mean,
I
you
know
sitting
what a
out.
parking lot pimp is. I just, as seeing that we share DNA, I just cannot see you being a parking lot pimp. That is the issue for me, right there.
I bet Roman Stewart know what I'm talking about, and Mr. Lawton know what I'm talking about when I say that.
I
Parking
just
lot.
don't want to visualize you being no parking lot, and that's me.
So basically, sitting outside the club. You know what I mean? You and your crew, y'all sitting on back of the car or whatever. You know you got chicks and stuff that's passing by or whatever. That's parking lot pimping, hollering, getting the conversation going. Hopefully you can get a number or whatever. Maybe we can go grab some breakfast later on, setting you something up for later on.
Okay, so would you do that only at a club, or would you do that like an In-N-Out Burger, your parking lot? Like, you got like rules to this? Because I'm telling you, hanging out at In-N-Out, man.
I don't know about in and out or whatever, but
That's
what I do know is that's what it is, parking lot pimping. You know, so
you just schooled me
Park
out.
it. Okay. All right, man.
So
Well,
are you gonna make a shirt that says that? Are you gonna brand that? You know?
no, but I am going to get the shirts hashtag don't judge me. I'm definitely gonna get them. Don't judge me.
man, look though. But back on track. Back on track. We done talked about your stripper pole and your parking lot pimping. I don't want to go down this rabbit hole that we're peeking in right now, okay? Because I just some images that I would not like to be curated in my mind. All
Now,
right, now the thing is, I wanted to talk about this just because we was talking about this, like the monster that is TikTok, right? It has a big, huge influence on a lot of things.
on the kids, huh? I mean,
Not just the kids. It got the influence on everybody, dude. 100 million users, my guy. 100 million users is on TikTok, the biggest user base in all social media right now,
Yep.
other than Facebook.
Okay, so who on here has a TikTok that's doing something? Anybody on the live right now got a TikTok that's doing something? Because all I see is people acting a fool on there.
But here's the thing. Okay, so I'm professional at day. At nighttime, if I wanted to have a secret identity, it would be TikTok. Just stupid ass stuff. That would be me doing Super Mario stuff on a treadmill or, lavish challenges. That's just me. And it's funny as hell. So,
I
yeah.
like watching the TikTok videos. I'm just saying, like, I'm not on that type of time, is what I'm saying. So I'm just trying to figure out what would I be doing on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe I'll get on the well, they already did that already with the ocean spray or whatever, and riding on the skateboard or whatever, drinking some cranberry juice or whatever. That went viral.
Listen, you could be wearing your Willy Wonka glasses, doing some kind of voiceovers. You could be making some money. So don't
Okay, but Jacqueline, you keep saying I could be making some money. Okay, so what about yourself? Because you could be making some type of money too, because you will kill it right now. You will kill anything. You'll kill OnlyFans right now. You'll kill TikTok right now. I'm just saying you got a slight advantage. So, like, you keep saying me, you could be killing it though.
Bro, what makes you think I'm not already on those apps? I'm just kidding.
Because I would know.
Hey man.
Versus in the middle, like, hey man, what's the account? What's the account? So I can check this out. I'm a goofball. Y'all don't even know.
You ain't never lying, Buddy the Barber, man. It's too many apps, man. I can't keep up. Now it's Clubhouse. Now everybody, man, you need to get on Clubhouse. You need to get on Clubhouse. I checked it out the first time I was attempting to try to set up me something. I see Jay Prince Jr. on there arguing with Joe Budden. I'm just like, this is ridiculous. This is stupidity. You arguing with Joe Budden about another man's situation. Like, that threw me off right there. I was done with it after that.
But look,
I think people want me to get an OnlyFans page according to the chat.
Yeah.
Man,
I guess so. Women always have the slight advantage.
Guess so, man.
I just women, a broke woman at this point, especially one that looks half decent, is a god awful shame. It's too many resources to come up. I don't feel like no woman should be broke.
I mean, just like everything else, I mean, you have a lot of women winning on OnlyFans, but that's not the case for all. All women can't get on OnlyFans and get it popping. All right, it's like
yes, they can. They have variety packs for everybody. They got people they got guys that like the big ones too.
That's a business. There is a business model to everything. You still gotta promote. It's not like you just make OnlyFans and then they just all come. You still gotta promote. You still gotta market.
You will be surprised.
Thank you.
You still gotta market that thing. You still gotta go, and that's why it's getting harder. This is why it's getting harder for these OnlyFans.
You ain't gotta promote it like that. I see people.
All you
gotta do is post a picture.
You still gotta
check out my OnlyFans page with an ass cheek hanging out.
You still got. It doesn't matter if it's hard promotion or soft promotion. It's still gonna be. You still got a promo. You ain't just gonna make OnlyFans and you just magically you just gonna get followers. You know, like you still got a promo. You still got a promo that box. What you talking about, man? It's no different than the prostitutes on the freaking street. Well, hey, they walk in because they promoting, they showing, they dress a certain way. It's just like the strip club. You know what I'm saying? You got to put work into it. There is no easy anything. Yeah, is it an easier way to get some money? But you still got a promo. But see, like I was trying to say before, you tried to overshadow my great point that I was about to make here. Instagram has recently reinforced their TOS, their terms of service. So now these OnlyFans and these porn stars with their little links to their OnlyFans, they can't do that no more. They can't promo that because you have to, just like everything else, you got to promo on other websites to get traffic.
Mm.
So
And
maybe
now that
it happens
Instagram
to
is
your
doing,
account. You were linking your stuff to OnlyFans. You can't be doing that, homie. You can't be doing that.
man, look,
Who's she talking to?
she must be talking to you because you know you're the sex symbol out of the two of us.
Versus is the innocent son.
There's
You were
nothing.
talking about parking lot pimping. It only makes sense.
There's nothing innocent about me. It's just the face. Just, but more important thing.
Buddy the barber crazy. Kano, promo that box. Put that on a t-shirt, man. You ain't never lying, but I might come up, man. I might need to go ahead and brand that. Promo that box.
Whoa. If anybody's gonna trademark that, that would be me.
Promo that box. I
At
love
least
it,
let me
buddy.
get a cut of the percentage because I be dropping one-liners all the time. I'm like a trademark factory. But the effects though, the effects of social media, but we seen what it's done to people, you know, to get that social media clout, to get that.
What up, Leanne? Leanne in the building.
What up, girl?
You know, we seen what that has done to people.
Pardon me. I need to go and get something right quick.
Yeah, go. Yeah, you know, go take a nice water break. But yeah, though, like
who needs
Jack,
for a break on the middle of a TV show? Like who does that?
I mean, when you're the host, you can do what you want, I guess.
Dang.
But the thing about it is though, social media has really integrated itself in quite a bit, especially when it comes to like the music industry, and it really ties into your success now when it comes to social media has done quite a bit to where the point where your value. That's right, Rom. You already know this is the J versus show. You already know what it is. We know who the star is. You know who it is. It's me.
Take it over.
It's me. Oh wait, no, he's back. Never mind. All right, let's keep that between us, all of us. Y'all know. Let's keep that between us. This is really my show.
Shout out to GS Music in the building. Leanne in here. Shout out to everybody that's on the live right now that's always pulling up, showing whatever we doing so much love. We really, really appreciate y'all. Y'all the real champions for real, man.
Amen.
But what y'all think about social media having impact on a lot of people's music careers, or it determines whether you step up in the next step? How you can't just be an artist, but you have to have it's kind of like you have to have a social media following. Like,
What's up? What's up, Rihanna Wilson?
Oh, that's my boo. That's my babe. Hey, baby. That's my
daughter-in-law in the building.
It's my girl right there. Love her.
Hey man, I just think that now it's at a point now to where you gotta really show what you're made of right now. Right now, I just think it's in a space now where it can either make or break you. You know what I mean? Like everybody on the same playing field right now. From the big stuff, from the big entertainers to the small entertainers, everybody on the same playing field right now. So I look at it.
Definitely. Jacqueline, you're a PR specialist, right? So what's your take as far as your artists and the importance of them having their social media
it's interesting because I run across a lot of artists who have dope ass music but just don't know how to promote themselves. So they think that putting up a cute picture of themselves is going to create a fan base? Maybe it will, but you still have to understand the business behind music, and I think that that's where a lot of artists are struggling. So I try very much, especially with my artists, approach them, let them know the business behind music, the networking that's required, because I can be everybody's manager, but they have to love their own stuff, and they have to be honest with their own stuff. I'll be honest with you. I've heard some really, really whack music, but they have a gazillion followers. Some point in time, you can only fake the funk so much. So social media is huge to gain buzz and exposure. If you use it right, it could really be a benefit. But um, it's competition out there, and people got to raise their game.
Mm, very true. And look, Mr. Kano, hey man, you got to give us more. You know more. All right, you know more. I need
I'm
more.
just tired of talking about it. You know what I'm saying?
So
I'm,
do
Mr.
something.
Tired. Mr.
I'm
Tired.
I mean, I just think it's too much talking about it, and more need to be
Give,
done. You know what I
give this
mean?
guy
You just gotta just get on your grind. Stop just dropping music every week. You know what I'm saying? And put more effort into what you into the quality of the product. And people will rock with you. You know what I'm saying? I just think that this, every time you look up, somebody's sending me, you just sent me a song. You dropping another one? I just think people don't have time to fall in love with product anymore. You know what I mean? Because they're bombarded, you know, consumers are being bombarded with so much music now at one time that it's to the point now where you just got to just create a playlist and just grab a song that you like, because, the way music is being released now, like I say, it's a gift and a curse. You know what I'm saying? It's a gift and a curse. Yeah, you can get the music right now, but at the same time, you getting a million songs right now. How can you process that? You can't.
So does the rollout matter anymore?
I
Does
think the
the
rollout
digital
does
matter
matter.
rollout matter?
I think that a proper rollout does matter,
A
and
lot of
that's
people,
what the problem is.
yeah. But a lot of people don't even know grassroots marketing. They don't know how to fend for themselves, or they don't know how to promote for themselves. And they really need to start networking and making those connections as well. I mean, that's a huge issue. I deal with a lot of DJs, I deal with a lot of radio stations, and they'll tell you the same thing is they want this, you know, I'll send a bunch of songs out and then expect to be insta famous. It doesn't work that way. It takes hard work. It takes grind. There's a lot of uneducated artists out there too that don't know about mix mastering and ownership and whatnot. And unfortunately, they're the ones that get screwed in the business. So how do we, as the Vibe Show platform, help educate these artists?
I mean, it's hard. It's not easy. You know, trying to educate these artists. You got some of them that's disciplined, and then you got some of them who just feel like they know what they need to do. So, me, I just get out the way and just, I'm just big on time, and I just don't have a lot of it, as much time as I used to have. So wasting my time, once I detect that and can smell that, I'm just moving on to somebody who's really serious about their career, understand budget, understand time management, and understand that my time does have a price on it at times.
Right.
And I think that, when you start talking dollars, I think that, it clears the house out a little bit more, when you start, talking, they all saying what they need, and then you like, okay, cool, you need services that we could provide. Okay, cool, that's perfect. All right, well, the next phase of it is, these services cost bread. Not all of them, you know. I do have, some compassion coming from an artist world myself. I do understand the process, but I'm saying at the same time, being on the other side, I do understand the process, and I do understand that things that you may resources that you may need, might have a price on it.
Well, let's back up. Let's back up because we getting we I like where we're going. But let's back up a little bit
He
because
said social media. This was about to be about social media.
no, that is not
I'm done
what
with social media.
I'm about to do. No, because I'm just saying because you got people because we can't mention because it's integrated, right? Because I'm
It
an
is.
artist myself, all right. But you got a lot of people that try to cheat because this tells you how valuable that is. Because you got people that's out here buying fake followers. They're buying fake plays on SoundCloud. They're buying fake plays on Spotify. They're buying fake plays everywhere. Fake everywhere.
But
And
at the end,
I'm an artist.
but at the end of the day, everybody that's on that level is utilizing services in some type of way. Don't get it twisted. Nobody is growing a million fans organically. They
I know,
are getting service help, because if you look at it, you
but
can
that's not what I'm saying.
you can research this. No, I'm just saying, I'm not, I'm not knocking, because it's no different than utilizing Instagram, Facebook, dropping a couple of dollars on promo to push your music out there a little bit further to get you more exposure, which could garner you, a whole bunch of fans too. Or they got services too that can get you some organic followers, who some of them they're gonna come through. Some of them might stay because they like your content, like your page, and like what you got going on. Or some of them like, nah, this ain't my type of vibe. I'm unfollowing this person and I'm going follow somebody else.
But that's as irrelevant as
Damn
far
right,
as
Roman Stewart. Fake it till you make it, brother.
man, you fake it till you make it. Yeah, you can fake it till you make it,
Cash
but
money did it.
fake it. But man, that was back in what 99?
Yeah.
This ain't 99, my guy. This is 2021.
These
Okay.
artists are
People
hurting
can
themselves.
spot a fake.
Yes.
Like, really, is it really worth it at the end of is it worth it to get them fake followers? Because when you got 200K followers on your Instagram or whatever, but you're only getting 10 likes per picture, per video, or 10 views per, like, come on, people dumb, but they not that dumb.
I'm not saying that. I'm not
Well,
saying that
yeah,
they
I'm
that
saying
dumb.
that it's
you
not.
don't even have fans. You can't even sell out a show because you think you have a fan base. You really don't. It's
But I mean, if that's the case, if we're gonna look at it, from that perspective, then we might as well, put the whole world in the pot. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, reality TV, it's all fake, man. It's all fake. Everybody on these reality shows going to the studio or at the studio or working on a song that never comes out. It's all fake TV. Everybody just entertaining.
At the end of the day, them people getting a check while you still sitting at home with you.
Yeah, they getting a check, but guess what though?
15.
The check that
hold
you're
on,
getting at the job, the check
hold
that you're
on,
getting at the job is equivalent
Hold
to
on,
what they making
Superfly.
on these shows. They not making a lot of money.
Hold on, man. Hold on. Versus needs his moment to speak. God dang, man. You know what I'm saying? Release the chokehold. Can I speak a little bit? I ain't even finished my point. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you, old bearded one. Now, look, man, like I was trying to say here, that all of that is irrelevant because them people, they're getting paid to fake it. You getting nothing out of it except probably embarrassing yourself because people can spot a fake account, fake followers, and something that's not organic. It's not really benefiting you because who's really benefiting from faking it? Because eventually the truth gonna come out, as they say. Everything you do in the dark comes to light. So yeah, you can fake it, but how long can you fake it? I mean, damn, we saw what happened to Bow Wow when he faked that damn private plane situation.
That was small potatoes. Bow Wow still has bread and still in position and has deals on the table. So yeah, that one little moment, everybody got laughs and memes. But guess what? He still got a new show. He's still getting that bread. He's still gonna hit a movie whenever. He's still gonna be able to do whatever he needs to do. Drop an album whenever he wants. He got the resources.
And I get that. But I'm just saying, Bow Wow already had an organic fan base way before that even happened. Is my whole point. These people ain't got nothing to lose. You have a whole lot to lose more than the game when you buying fake everything.
I'm not trying to defend it in
I
no
know you're
way.
not defending it, but
Period. All I'm saying
I'm just
is
saying on the
do
other
what you gotta do. Do what you do. Do what you gotta do until you can get in position to really be able to do it. Sometimes you have to create this whole look. That's just like video. If that's the case, artists have been faking it for years. You know, you just jumped in the game. You got the Lamborghini in the video. You got the mansion. All you got to do is Google somebody's network. But at the end of the day, does anybody really care? Nobody cared when Rick Ross was when somebody was trying to expose him. The dude made good music.
that's
Who
some
cared?
that
I didn't care that he was a corrections officer. I didn't
that
care. I love his music. Period.
but I'm talking but you talking about Ross though. Ross is not
Oh, he
Ross.
gets a pass. He's an
Because
exception,
Ross
right?
had the quality music to back it up. I'm talking about the next little rapper or whatever. You know the Littles. You know the Littles, right? The little babies,
Little
the little
Tito, Big
this, the
Nacho.
little that. Them dudes who music is whack and trash as hell.
I don't really listen to him, so
That
no, I
fake,
don't really know the
that fake,
Littles.
the fakeness is the fake. You can fake it, but you don't got the music to back up. It's different when you got quality music. Yeah, everybody knows everything is nothing but fantasy. That's the entertainment industry. It's selling fantasy. That's what the entertainment industry is in the business of, selling you fantasy. So of course, everybody knows some things by default is supposed to be exaggerated, like a music video.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. You know what I'm
Ask me.
saying?
You
Being
can
that
ask.
you're a lawyer, an entertainment lawyer.
I'm not
Now,
nobody. I'm just
I'm just
versus.
not,
We radio guys.
let me ask you a question.
I said, yeah.
So you're an artist. Okay, what's your process? Because you're gonna need help.
Hmm?
What's
Me?
what's your process?
What's my process of what
Yes.
exactly?
With with your music and your project, your brand, the J Versus brand. What's your whole process like? What's the plan?
What's the plan
Right.
to do what exactly, sir?
Hire me.
Go ahead.
That's one. Hire Jacqueline first.
Exactly. Because I'm going to create an OnlyFans page and promote it that way. See?
I'm
Make
telling you,
money.
I'm gonna be the sexiest male OnlyFans in the world. All right.
So that's the process.
That is definitely not the process. My
Okay.
goodies are not for sale. My girlfriend was just on.
Because right now
Baby.
you have a dope video on YouTube right now, late nights, which you financed yourself, which I'm proud of you, which
I'm saying,
you know
I
I'm
know where you're
still
going.
regretting that I could not make that video. My son's first video that haunts me to this day. But I'm saying I'm proud of you in a regard that you put it together yourself. This was something that we was collectively going to do together. But my time wasn't matching up with when you wanted to actually drop the visual. So I was proud that you financed the video yourself. You found your own video guy, which we was gonna get fat. We was gonna get Mr. Lawton to shoot the video. Remember? Okay, that didn't work out. So you ended up financing your own video, which it was amazing once you sent it to me because you was upset with me, but you still sent me the video, which I was grateful for to be able to see it. I loved it. But at the same time, it's another great song, another new fresh artist, new sound, new everything, with no
I
backing
got nothing behind.
behind it.
But I know. Okay, I knew he was going in that direction with this. But see, the thing is, that's on me. You know, I still around that time, I still didn't figure out no brand because I was still in the middle of me finishing. Just because my problem was that I don't have I didn't have a catalog at the time. And that's what people want is content. Yeah, you can drop one song because when people hear one song they like, then they can be like, oh man, you got some more. It's kind of like when you have a product and people want to see if you got a business card for a website. Oh well, you got a website. So that's the thing. I didn't have a catalog of music. So that was my focus. I wasn't focused on branding. I wasn't focused on pushing myself out there because I didn't have nothing to really push at the time. But now, since I have at least 2 projects worth of songs under my belt, now I can feel like, all right, I got some content. Now it's time to refocus and push myself, which I'm gonna be, because anybody know I don't give a damn about social media. I'm not even on there, man. I'll be popping up any.
But that's the
Looking at.
problem. That's the problem that I'm talking about right there. You're stubborn in that regard.
I'm
That's why your momentum is stagnant because you don't engage. You know, I look on your page. You got
Hold
people
up,
commenting and all of that. You
hold
never
up,
even
man.
say thank you or say nothing.
Hold on, time out. First
When
of
did this
all,
become attack mode on me?
first of all, like I was about to say, because once again, because my soapbox, you got that thing like a backpack, huh? You know, always ready to hop on it and lecture somebody. But look, man, you're about to see me revert to getting into more of pushing my socials. I mean, goddamn, I'm already prepped for TikTok. I got a damn TikTok. They ain't got nothing on there yet, but you know, I'm about to be hitting where it need to be hitting. But even though it sucks, because right now it's shitty for new artists. There's nothing that really a new artist can do right now because the opportunities is like this. I mean, you already didn't have none because that's just how it is. You got to forge those opportunities, but now it's honestly minuscule. If you a new artist and you don't already have a team, you are not already established at least. I mean, damn, you kind of lost in the sauce right now, and because the music industry is in disarray. The music industry has just lost billions last year. Billions. Artists are losing billions because the money is on the road. Money is on the road. Album
Thank
sales
you,
don't
Lee,
matter.
man.
You know what I'm saying? So don't protect him, Leanne. Nah, he gonna get these. He
They're
gonna get
giving
this
him like
work.
a versus.
He gonna get
He's
this work.
mad that he wasn't in the music video, so he's got to bust your
He's
chops.
gonna get this work. He knows what's up. He know I will not tolerate that. This is Jay
I
versus show.
got you back. I
That's
got you
what
back.
wrong. That's what's wrong with you youngins, man. Like
Uh,
moving on.
but yeah, but I'm just saying though, man, it's just hard right now. It's just hard right now for
It's
new
very
artists,
hard.
and you have no choice but to lean on social media.
Right.
And social media is already saturated as it is, but now it's even more saturated because that's the only way people can get their stuff out there because nobody's performing.
Facts.
Nobody's performing right now.
So you're an artist. You hear a lot of these one-hit wonders. Would you rather be known as a one-hit wonder that made it all the way to the top, or would you rather have a good collection of music?
I want my catalog to be a collection of great songs.
So you
You know,
wouldn't want to be the Little Nas X.
I mean, Lil Nas X, they have their runs and stuff like that, and it gets them somewhere. And then I guess uh, they hold a following, but that's not me. I'm not the kind of artist. I value a body of work, but I'm also from that in between part. I'm from that in between era, so I'm in between the old school and the old values, and I'm in between the new. So my values are kind of different. Like I value a body of work more than just some singles.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you that you don't want to be known for booty popping.
He didn't really have a choice.
Well, I mean, the booty popping is great. I love some cheeks, but I can't make those kind of songs. I can.
Yes, you
I got one. I got a few. I can, but that's not. I'm not gonna be making. I'm not gonna give you 50 uh booty popping songs. I can't do that. I can't. I gotta
I'm
say
not gonna knock the booty popping guys. They're definitely necessary. We need booty popping artists
yes.
that's gonna continue to keep the cheeks popping.
You need we need the cheeks moving. All right. I appreciate everybody that I know people hate what is it? WAP. They hate that. But man, does it not
I actually loved it. To be
It's
honest
not.
with you.
He has to say that. But I will say this: the song not good. I mean, it's just it was the only song that came out really in 2020. So
I honestly don't think that they even. I just think that they, it made sense. You had two of the biggest stars and two of the biggest female artists in the world collaborating. I think that it was deeper than that. It showed that those two could actually work together. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I wasn't really looking at it for lyricism or anything like that. I mean, we talking about Cardi B and Meg Stallion. I mean, we exactly, we're looking at them for the booties to the
but
whopping.
But if you are a true music buff, you know that that track was an old Chicago house track.
Absolutely.
That's
So it was going to hit.
Because I'm from Chicago, so
It was going to hit regardless.
right, exactly.
but I'm just saying though, because they got lucky because the monsters that is Cole, Kendrick, and Drizzy Drake pushed their stuff back because 2020 was a flop. They all three of them had albums in the tuck, ready to go.
I
mean,
don't know.
we
I think
heard
it would have hit.
we heard. No, I don't think it would have been that big of a hit. Not if three of the biggest rap artists in the freaking genres was about to drop albums in the same year. Hell no. No.
I don't know. It's a different lane for them. Like I
Nah,
think Drake has garnered his own lane. Kendrick got his own lane. I think that they all would have did well because
Supremacy.
people would have picked all of them up. I think they would have picked up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like it was. You know what I'm saying?
The song would have been as big as it was if those three had
I
dropped
think it would have.
in the same year.
I think it would have if they all would have dropped. I think that it would have. I really do because
I'm not saying it would have been a top 5 song. It probably would have been on top 8, top 5, but not when three of the best to do it is dropping albums back to back.
I don't know. I think people so hungry right now for good stuff. I think that with everything being in the space that it's in right now, I think that it would have been enough entertainment collectively that everybody would have got on it. I just think that that's just me though. I think that everybody would have got on it because they all would have had exposure. But I do get it though. I mean, I think that was great, a strategic move to allow the girls to really get the maximum, to maximize the opportunity. You know what I mean? And then when Drake finally did his thing or whatever, he could maximize the opportunity and have all eyes on him. So I just think that it was a good business move, collectively with all of them.
I'm hearing some contradiction happening here
What
That's totally fine. Well, no, because earlier we were speaking on the fact that it's so much music that comes out, right? So people don't get to digest all music, right? So I'm just saying, how are we abandoning that thought process if three of the biggest to do it are planning to drop their stuff in the same year? I mean, how is WAP exempt from that?
To me, I'm just saying it's no different than it's no different than a bunch of dope movies dropping at the same time. I mean, we've seen that happen several times, and I mean, we might not be able to go. We can't go see all three of them at the same time, but hey, we're gonna go see what's such and such Friday night, and we're gonna flip back and come back around, and we're gonna go catch such and such Saturday night.
I'm so excited about Coming to America 2, my favorite movie of all time.
I don't know. I'm worried about that one. I'm worried about it. I just feel like classics. It's hard to touch on classics.
Shout out to GS. Wait, no, not GS Music. What is it? Balancing Act Radio Show? Yeah, I know exactly what album you're talking about, but that album was weak. All right, that was one of his weakest projects. It will not be on his top list. No, that thing was. It had that Tootsie Slide thing on there, whatever the heck. But
you just jealous.
No, he was dropping 2 out because he had already 2. He already had 2 albums planned out anyway. Because that was just something he just threw out there. But he put the promo for real behind the one he wanted to drop, which is supposed to come this month, which is certified lovable.
That's what I say, Leanne. Leave the classics alone. I just don't know about this Coming to America. Matter of fact, Coming to America just came on last night, if I'm not mistaken, and I'd laugh the whole way through. And I
Yeah.
just don't think that Eddie and them gonna be able to get it
My
like that this time. What is the storyline gonna be this time? You know what I'm saying? What the kids going trying to? I mean, like, what? I don't know. I just don't. I'm gonna support it,
It's too
but I'm
late.
not setting myself up. I'm not geeked and gassed up like, thinking I'm finna just get another classic. I think I'm preparing myself for a bunch of little funny moments. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I don't know.
Can't beat the
Uh,
original. Gotta admit.
it's too late, man. You know how the movie industry is running out of ideas. They gotta reboot everything. Everything is on the table right now with the movie industry, and that's why I don't even. Everything's a reboot,
Can
and
we
then it
talk
ain't
about
even
some
good.
real though, like entertainment? What really happened to music videos? What really happened to TRL? What happened to like those? eh, I feel bad for like MTV, BET, VH1. Like, what happened to music videos? Are they relevant anymore?
The
Are they?
internet,
I mean,
Pretty much. I mean,
the internet
you
happened.
know, it's when it's when your Netflixes and all these different streaming is what killed them. You know what I mean? Like TV is, you know, regular cable is dying. If you
right.
notice, all of they're even pushing the free stuff that was free. They even pushing them up on the higher stations now. To where you gotta get the package now to because I mean cable bills are car notes now. You know what I mean? Like, because you can't just remember how you just could get, it's no basic cable anymore. Like, it's nothing basic about it. The bill is almost a car note now. And it's
And
just
how did
ridiculous
Netflix go from 9.99 to something more
because they
expensive?
hot. That's what I'm saying. Because they hot. Everything is going to apps now. It's
Oh,
going to Roku TV and these apps, these
uh,
TVs that's coming with the apps on them. And it just killed everything. I mean, I miss the
it
video era.
increased. No, that's not the reason why it increased. It increased because they started doing their original programming, their Netflix productions. They started kicking them up. So
Mm-hmm.
that they need more funding. They need to hike up the price so they can keep pushing out Netflix originals. And
Because
that's
they're paying people so much. You're right.
and they're
That's true.
stepping up production. They got what 10, 12, 15, like damn near 20 productions and just Netflix originals. That's a lot of money. Millions, big budgets too. Netflix don't be playing. They drop big budgets for their shows and movies. They don't be playing, man. So yeah, we gotta pay Viper just like the goddamn tax. Damn taxes, man. Man, it's crazy.
I think
That
that's
is
what happened to it though. I think that I missed the video era because I just that it just helped you connect with the song more. I felt like, you know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? And I missed that because I just missed that whole feeling though of being able to know that, you know, Pac new album, you know, I never forget when I went and got that Biggie album. I went and
Mm.
bought that, and just the packaging and being able to get there, especially if you're too late. You like, man, you rushing in there just trying to, man, do y'all please tell me y'all got that new big, and they got it, or they don't have it. You got to go you running all around town just to try to get it. I miss that feeling of everything. I just feel like that's kind of been taken away, taken off
It's
the
also
table.
put on
What
the
up,
street
Sunshine?
list. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Sunshine. By the way, when you say host, just know that Jay Versus is the host. This is my show. But the thing that yeah, the internet happened, and the internet changed everything forever. So that's why music videos and once that changed, the internet hit the industry pockets. So no more big budget music videos anymore. That was one. And then on top of that, people started realizing, oh, I don't gotta wait on TV to get them. I can get this on the internet because somebody's pirating it or they're like plugging it on the internet. And I mean, you had your Napsters, you had your Live Wires, or LimeWire. It's either one where you could just go down and download music like whatever song you wanted and for
That
free.
really,
You didn't
that
have
that
to buy
really
it.
that really killed the industry too, though. When
Yeah.
Napster, they really like. They killed it.
Right. So, but now you look at it, now people are getting music videos instantaneously. People be dropping videos, I don't even be knowing about it on YouTube. They'll be just dropping it. I'm just like, oh, Migos got a video. Oh, what Drake has video. Oh my God. Uh, X, Y, and Z just dropped a video like 4 days ago. I'm like, huh? Like you just it's just there's no importance on the visual aspect, even though it's still much important, but it's not anything dedicated to it. And plus, these networks have changed their identities because everybody wanted to get into the freaking reality TV game.
Right. Balancing Act Radio Show said the internet was a gift for the low budget or independent artists, but it was a curse because it created the opportunity for oversaturation. Wow. No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
That's big right there.
So things have changed, but I do want to know though, what is gonna happen with because the music industry is facing an unprecedented time right now. That I mean, it's kind of like when mixtapes first came about. It's like when the internet came and people was downloading stuff for free and they were losing a whole because albums used to be like 14, 15, 16
I
dollars
miss
per
them
album.
days right there, boy. I
Used to be
miss them days.
$20 probably for the deluxe.
The feeling was in that end. The feeling was in there. You know what I mean? Like you could go to the mom and pop shops, and get the music. Or I even remember when Blockbuster used to be open, man, and you could go and actually listen. Listen. You can sample the joint. You know what I mean? Everybody sitting in, they got the headphone set up or whatever. You could go and listen to you. You know what I mean? It just was just a dope era, man. Like you know what I mean? I don't know though. Like
what are they gonna do?
I don't know what they're going. I don't know. We're just in a weird space right now, and I just think that the more cyber we get, I just think that the more disconnected we're becoming as people from one another. Now we're covering our faces now. And this is how we looking at people and talking to people now. And it's like there's no like I think that it's so much division and separation. Like if we were already heading towards being separate families and all of this stuff. Now it's even more on an all-time high. So it's really a scary space that we in the world right now. I just think that we're losing the essence of physical communication, physical interaction. It's just everything is they got the goggles now and all this stuff over. It's just like I hate it. Dating apps and all that stuff or whatever. Nobody is meeting and everybody. People meeting people on dating sites now and all of this stuff or whatever. It's just a bunch of craziness, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And right now, everybody else is kind of finding, as far as entertainment goes, it seems like everybody else is finding a way to cope. The sports industry is bouncing back. They're doing what they can, and of course the movies and TVs, because those are remote situations. So it's not like you need fans to come do a recording for a show or to film a movie. So the movie industry is going to keep moving along too. So, but the only part of entertainment that's missing that just can't find a way is music, because the music is solely about the fans. Without the fans, music has no meaning. Really, to be honest with you, without people coming to the shows, coming out for tours, going to the festivals, like it's crazy, and it's just like what can they do? What can the music industry do to get it going? I mean, you see, I think it was Rolling Loud or something like that. They're on Twitch. They're streaming their virtual concerts and stuff like that. But I mean, I don't know how impactful, or is it as impactful or lucrative
It's not going to be that impactful or lucrative at all, because I mean, people are going to be distracted. When you at the concert, you're at the concert. When you at the house at the concert, you know, you got the kids running around, you got, you know what I'm saying, you doing other stuff, you watching the concert while you on IG. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just not there, like at the festival, when you just really just excited to see that artist, you know, out there on that stage, or at the MTV jams and summer jams and all this stuff or whatever. It's like, it's not going to be the same, but it's just going to be, you're going to have people going to be multitasking while they watching the, you know, trying to watch it or whatever, might miss some of it, or you know what, I'm gonna just record it and I'll catch it I'll watch it tomorrow. I'll watch the show tomorrow. I paid for it, so I got it. I'll watch it tomorrow. Which has got to be torture.
Well, Jacqueline is in the business of handling super emotional, sporadic artists. So,
why do you say they're emotional?
Because I'm an artist too. We emotional people.
You're not on my roster, baby. I didn't.
Whose fault is that? I think that's Old Bald Wonder over here. I think that's his fault. You know,
that's
he's
Mr.
supposed
Clean
to be
right there. You see how
my representation.
Really, like, you just want to like
representing me, but therefore I got no representation. I have no management. I have nothing. Versus has nothing right now.
Why is that, Vibe King?
We're not ready yet.
Oh, he ain't ready yet?
Not yet.
I've been ready.
We're not talking about lyrically. We're talking about we're not ready yet.
I don't even know what that means. But I usually I'm the Kano whisperer, so I know when you're talking in code, it means something. But I don't know what that means. What does it mean? I don't know.
You know, I just hold up. Balancing Act Radio said, I think of that one performance Blueface had on one of those award shows, and we're already there with the distraction. Damn near the entire crowd had out their phones, not even connected. That's my whole point. That's what I'm saying, Balancing Act. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's gonna be a distraction there. You know what I mean? Like, you know,
I guess that all depends on the artist and depends on the city. Because I mean, if you're playing in a large venue, you know what I'm saying, playing in a large venue, then yeah, you know, it's gonna be a lot more distractions. But I went to a Jaden and Willow Smith concert some 2019, and we were at Warehouse Live. They was locked in. We was turned. Like, okay, so there was no in my phone, like everybody was engaged from beginning to end. So I guess it all depends on the artist. It depends on the venue. Something like a Warehouse Live, which I think believes is like max 800 people.
Wow.
So yeah, I think that yeah, it all depends on who is it and what's because you got certain people who, because if it's at a festival and it's just a bunch of random artists on, so it's kind of like it's so many people performing at once. So you got this stage over here, you got that stage over there. So it's kind of like you're just bouncing around. But if you're at an actual, like, more of an intimate space, kind of like a Warehouse Live or something like that, where it's not an arena, man, those are the best shows.
Right.
Those are the best shows.
I don't know what we did.
So apparently I'm not ready as whatsoever. GS Music.
We'll talk offline because I think you are.
So I'm not appreciating this mad disrespect from GS Music or
oh my god,
my father here. So apparently I will not react. I already took Sunshine head off last time. I had to put the Glocks back last Tuesday. I'm sorry, Sunshine. I have to keep apologizing for that. Gotta put the Glocks back in.
Anger management issues. I'm telling you, it happens in COVID.
You
That's,
can't
that's,
talk
that's,
to a starving artist
that's what
like
I'm
that,
saying.
man. We're emotional people, all right? When we really want it and
See what
you
I'm saying?
tell us that we're not ready, we turn up because we feel like we're ready. But I mean, I'm only 26, so you know what I'm saying.
You a youngin. You got a lot of time ahead of you.
I have a lot of I'm mature. I'm just got
To be honest with you, I honestly don't want my son in the entertainment business.
He doesn't. He tells me all the
Oh.
time. He actually
Comes out.
talks to me in code where I can feel. I don't tell him that I know, but he is always trying to throw little nuggets at me to get me to be looking at other ideas instead of what I want to do.
I
So,
just,
That's the role of a father, though.
I
Just know
just,
that.
that's just how I feel. Like I'm just like I'm not knocking his talent. I think that of course he's talented. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But I just, with everything that I know, I just don't want my son on the music side of it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe behind the scenes or something, but I don't want him in the forefront doing it anymore. You know what I mean? Like that, but that's just my opinion. I mean, he's an adult. I can't stop him from doing anything, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying I just feel like he's talented in so many different ways, you know, and it's bigger checks out there than the music checks. And I know his passion for the music or whatever. I mean, he can't help that. He's a bloodline. But, you know, at the end of the day, when people ask me, you know, about, man, Kano, you need to drop something, man. You need to put your music out and this, that, and the other and all of that. I don't feel the same about the music business. You know, on the artist side anymore. I just don't. I mean, I interview, you know, all you know, legendary artists all the time, and I just sit back and I reflect and I listen to their stories. And these are people who have reached the highest level of what you can reach in this music business, and they're broke.
But also realize, though, that the game has changed a lot. So you're seeing a lot more with distribution companies that probably weren't available back then. Artists are tending to get a little bit more control. But yeah, you do have the, you know, big record labels that will dominate and control how you market, what you do. They practically own you. I mean, that's really a record label. But you have options now to make money as an artist. So
you do.
it's
You
not
do.
about the check for me though.
I just still feel like even these are even the new artists with all of the stream. I mean, they, you know, everything is controlled now. It's all about money. That's all it's about. It's not about anything else. And anybody who thinks that it's about something else, I'm just sorry to tell you, like, it's not. It's about money. You want to get out there. You want to have a music career. You want to get your career going or whatever. If you don't have at least 100K to invest into to yourself, you're wasting your time. It's a waste of time. You know what I'm saying? Because if you can't create that look, because everything now is based on face value, the look before the music.
right.
It's based on face value. If they go to your page, you can have the dope. We see it all the time. I'm always showing love to do people with 200 followers, these dope, because I love their music. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, they're not getting the same love, and they got way better music than your blue faces and all these different people who got 1.8 million followers or whatever the followers they may have or whatever. People base it on that. They're not basing it on, and the entertainment business have simultaneously shaped everybody to view it that way. It's about popularity. It's not about anything else. So if they go to your page and they don't see a money phone or see you with dripping jewelry or riding in a Wraith or doing this or whatever, that's what they're basing your value on. Then they're going to go and listen to your music and give you a try. And then your music can be trash, but you on a private jet, you hugging Diddy, you this, you that, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what it is. And it's sad. Somebody go to your page right now, you send them some music in the DM to check out or whatever. They might check it out, might not check it out. Go to your page or whatever, check it out. He got 300 followers, man. The song dope though, but I ain't rocking with him. He ain't got nothing going on.
I
It's
feel
sad.
it's just sad. But for somebody like me, you know, even though he's never asked me why I want to do it.
Ooh.
Just he makes assumptions that why of things, but he never truly asked me simply, son, why do you want to do music? There's so many other options. What's why you're so hell bent on this one? Well, for the simple fact that, man, you know, I made a promise to myself that, you know, I want while I'm still young enough, I just want to give it a shot. I just want my
Yeah.
shot, and I know I'm talented in other areas. But it's not like I don't, you know. I have, but there's something in me that just I just want my shot to say that I did it because I don't want to be 40 years old waking up and saying I wish at least I tried,
Hmm.
you know, or I didn't try. I wish I tried at least. You know, that's it. That's all it is. It's just that I would like to see something. And if it don't work out, then hey, you know, I have other things. I have a whole photography business I put on hold so I can invest in this. It's not like I wasn't already doing something already before. So you know,
Right.
and
But
I
my
know
thing, but
pitfalls.
that's what bothers me because I'm saying you can still be doing your music, but why put the photography business on hold? Because I mean, you had clients, you was doing a lot of amazing things, and you're great behind the camera. So what I'm saying is that was lucrative. You actually had income coming in off of that. That's what
No, I
bothers
didn't.
me.
No, I didn't.
You
No, I
you
didn't.
what
No,
you
no,
You
had
got to be
clients.
I
smart
didn't.
in today's industry.
You're making a big assumption once again. I wasn't making no money on that for real. What? Well, I'm not about to disclose my amounts because that's nobody's business. But at the end of the day, no, like yeah, it looked like I was, but it was just me in the beginning, at the start of it all. But this is something that I already wanted to do way before that. That was just something that I discovered that I could do was photography.
So
So
what I'm saying is, what are the other outlets that you have? Because what if music does not work? Okay, we could put out an album tomorrow. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, and then you
what's
done it. You put it out. Your dad, we invest some money behind it or whatever, and okay, we put it out. Okay, and it doesn't do or affect you, or do what you wanted to do or whatever. Then that's going to affect you a certain type of way. I'm just trying to protect your emotions because I've been there already. I've been there and I've done that. I've spent over 20 years chasing after music, have had great
well,
opportunities and
well
everything.
again, it's
But I'm
no
just saying at the end of the day, it was nothing but a disappointment because maybe God got something different for you. That's all I was saying. I'm just saying like have options is all I'm
I
saying
have
because you
options.
invest a lot of time into it. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
I have options. So it's not like I don't have options. I have options. This
What
is
are the
nothing.
options?
I'm not. I don't have to say this on here. This is a show. This ain't none of nobody in this chat business.
This
What I
ain't
got
this
going
ain't
on
Attack
personally.
Versus Day either.
What the hell?
We're having an open
This is
discussion. It's not a
no. We're
attack.
not having an open discussion. This is turning into a personal conversation that one father and son should have on a freaking phone call, sir. None of these people is need to know my personal business. So the fact that you acting like nobody here and we can just sit here on the freaking internet and talk about my business on it. This is a private. Is now moving in private conversation, sir. There's entertainment, which is supposed to be, and then there's private conversations. So I'm thinking you need to kind of like back up a little bit. I'm not. I don't have to disclose anything that I'm doing right now. Not here. Now, if you want to talk to me on the phone later on, then yeah, we can. We can talk about this.
Just like investments, diversify, and you got to make sure that whatever you're doing it with passion. Music entertainment industry is hurting right now, so just be wise, be smart in what you're doing. If you got talents and other things, make sure that you're putting that out there. I think that's where your dad's coming from.
But now, if anybody wanted to know, seeing that you want to, what's my other man? I'm working on a Google certification right now, also. So I'm working on a whole IT certification, professional IT certification.
Ain't knocking the hustle.
Seeing that we want to know what I'm doing. So like, but I have my the things that I want to do.
What I will
But
tell you
everything.
is
So
just
yeah,
like look at me for example. I have my doctor in education. whole education sector is hurting. It's tanking. So what do I have to do? I have to diversify. I have to find other avenues for my passions and my platform. So I think that's where your dad's coming from is, you know, you're in an industry right now that's hurting. So don't put all your eggs in one basket. Make sure that you can go into other things. So yeah, you doing the Google certification is smart. It's wise. That's all.
I have my fallback plans. So I have my fallback plans, but yo, like I'm not getting any younger. So why not try that? And then don't if it I mean if it don't happen, then it is what it is. Then I can move on to my other things. So, but you know, people can have their say on things. It's totally fine. It is what
Right.
it is.
Right.
But no, I don't I don't have to give anybody an explanation of anything. You know, I'm not that kind of person. I don't have nothing to prove to anybody except for myself.
Right. Right.
That's
Absolutely.
really it. I don't have to prove my passion to anybody in the chat. I don't need to prove nothing to anybody. Now, people can support it, or if you don't, yeah, I already have plenty of people that are against me doing it and have their reservations. But it's fine. That's totally fine. It's totally cool. But that's fine. Me and him talked about this before. I don't know why this conversation's coming up again. We talked about this in private before, so I don't even know why it went this direction. That's what I don't understand. Like this was entertainment, and then here comes this age-old conversation we've had millions of times already. And there, I got people texting me, telling me to calm down. No, man, I'm fine. I just have to speak up because this guy, once he gets going, it's hard to stop him. He's like a train. Okay, he'll keep going and keep going. I gotta speak up so he
It's
can.
called love for your
It is
child.
love, and
Is
I
what it
love you
is.
too, dude. I
That's
love
that's
you. But that's
that's that.
fine. We
You
talked
know,
about this
I
already.
just I just I just feel like, you know what I'm saying. But let's move on.
Yeah, move on. Thank you. Dude.
So
What's that
um
in the middle?
now we do know that we this is a talk show, and I don't know, somebody's calling me from Tennessee. I'm gonna have to call them back.
Not a
But
problem.
no, I just know that when you know stuff, you know, and you've been there and you've done that, you know, you try to share wisdom, and you try to, because a lot of people, you know, don't have that resource, can't plug into to that resource of information,
That's crazy.
to help them navigate or go around the roadblock. You know, hey, they got a landmine. It blew me up. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
when you go up there 50 yards, man, watch out for that landmine. You know what I mean? That's kind of where I'm coming from with it.
It's all good. It's all good. I think, you know, I think the biggest thing is he's got a passion. Let him do his passion, you know. And
I support it.
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I support it as long as he's doing it. You know, I'm going to support him, and I'm gonna protect him as much as I can. I don't care what he's saying. I'm going to try to stay. If I can stand in front of the bullet, you know, I'm definitely going to stand in front of the bullet and take it
Yeah.
every time.
Yeah.
I thought we was changing the subject.
So
What's the next topic of before we?
what's next on the agenda,
Because
Percy?
this is supposed to be an entertainment, music industry entertainment conversation. When is the music entertainment going to manage to bounce back? It will the opportunities come back, which is what this was on.
I
I don't
don't
know
think
what
that
might turn
it
into a J
will.
versus segment, but yeah, that's what this was supposed to be finishing out on because we hitting the hour and a half mark.
I mean, let's be real though. I mean, music entertainment industry, if we do concerts, you know, I think a lot of it is fan interaction, fan engagement, and having a virtual concert, I think takes away from that energy. Can it be done? Absolutely. Do you still get the same feeling? No. But I think we're in a new era that we have to, as consumers, adjust, and as artists adjust, as venues are hurting. So many venues are closing down. So I think
Absolutely.
from a music industry perspective, we need to ask ourselves what's sustainable, and we have to really, think about what's the next platform.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I think that it's difficult for a lot of people in the entertainment business. It's good for your Drakes and your Diddy's and all these different people who have put in work over the years and have established some solidity. But for the up and coming artists, it's a nightmare for them.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of those people were able to, at least if nothing else, get out there and go get some show money,
Hmm.
and actually perform physically for those fans. So the virtual world is going to kill a lot of people who were on the come up of trying to build an actual fan base. I think that it's going to hurt them more than anything because not being able to reach out and touch them fans, let them fans touch on you and talk to them in a physical form, it's a nightmare.
Well, let's
Because
be honest too. I mean, those that are signed to a record label contract, they have to, give back so much money of their advance, or X amount of sales, or X amount of record labels, or that's really how a lot of artists get money, is going on tours. So, and now you're taking that away. You have to come up with new means of income, and it's a scary, thing to think about. But I think we as the industry need to figure out how do we help support them. So. Um, it's something that needs to be talked about.
yeah, a lot of it tends to be a conversation that a lot of us are having behind the scenes, trying to figure out ways to. But then you got to tie into that as well. People are hurting financially, so even on our end, we're trying to provide a resource. you know, we still gotta finance certain aspects of it as well. We got to make the finances make sense, and a lot of them, don't have those resources. So
Hmm.
then, where's the balance come in at that point to where it can actually be something that could be successful for all parties involved?
Hmm.
I think that's kind of a door that we all standing at, trying to figure out how can we make it make sense where all parties involved, from the booker, the promoter, the all the different elements that comes into actually trying to put on a virtual concert to make it make
Right.
sense. Because I think now people attention spans are at an all-time low, that
Right.
trying to actually, if you're not a Case or somebody like that, that's got a solid fan base that they've been having for years, that they earned, how do we make it make sense? How do we say, hey, we got T Dot
Hmm.
performing, and we got the flyers out there, and we doing all this, and a lot of people don't even know who T Dot is.
Hmm.
So how do we make it make sense? Does it make sense for us to invest into that concert with that particular artist, and shake the dice and gamble, hoping, and then we get out there and we beg people on Facebook, Instagram, and all of the other social outlets, beg them to actually come and check it out? And not only that, but can you come check out T Dot? Oh yeah, can you pay this $15 for this ticket too?
Right.
I know you don't know him, but his music is dope. Trust us.
Right. But I think that goes back to our previous conversation we had about social media. Is a lot of artists are trying to find ways to connect with their fans, and you'll see a lot of Instagram lives, you'll see a lot of YouTube lives, Facebook lives, just trying to get that one-on-one interaction, mini reality series, in the life of the artist. But again, you can have really good music, you could be put on a playlist, you could be heard on a commercial, but that interaction between the artist and the fan is so critical, in order to just create that ripple effect of I want more, I'm craving more. And I think concerts provided that. I want to buy merch, I want to buy that latest shirt, I want to support them, I want to show my loyalty to this artist. And that's a lot how artists got paid too, is even on merchandise. And so the music entertainment industry has been impacted tremendously, and I don't think a lot of people realize to the depths that it really has. And think
Right.
about
Because
Spotify streams. I mean, do you really think you're going to get rich off Spotify? You're not.
You're not. I talk to artists all the time, and you know they're doing great numbers. You know they show you your their Spotify wrap up. You know it looks really good. You
Right.
know, yeah, you had 250,000 streams. You know what I'm saying? You got your beautiful you know wrap up there. Everybody's posting their wrap ups, but then you ask them, okay, you know, how much did you garner off of that?
Right.
Oh, you know, I made $100. Um, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, then it goes into, okay, it's like, and that's what I'm gearing towards. I'm like, okay, you know, when I talk to certain, or I'm like, you know, is this really what you want to do?
Mm-hmm.
Because you made more than that on the gig.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, do you really want to do this? You know what
But
I'm saying?
it's all sectors that have been impacted. I mean, you think about sports. You know, you're watching live sports now with either virtual fans or no fans. I mean, I think from a player's perspective, it takes a lot of being a true athlete to go out there and perform with no fans. Um,
Mhm.
I was watching WWE wrestling, and it's you got to be a really good freaking actor to go out there and create that storyline and create the scene and the fake punches and everything, knowing that there's no fans out there. So think about from a perspective of how much the fans energize the players, you know,
Mhm.
to get that touchdown or to get the 10 yards or, you know, it's, you know, I think it's changed tremendously. I'm a huge sports fan. So for me, it's been hard to watch sports because I don't feel that energy,
Right.
even from being, you know, watching it on TV. So I'm pretty sure other people on the chat feel the same way too.
The psyche of it all. You know, even world famous Levita said, but 200K of the streams aren't real.
Ooh,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You know, and then it's like, okay, you looking at on Spotify, you looking at, okay, these different countries or whatever. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how
Hmm.
are you going to get to these people?
Hmm. But then it kind of goes back to that fake world. You can pay for streams, you can, you know, inflate your numbers, but are you really getting paid on it? You're creating this facade of yourself, you know, and that's why I'm saying from artists to athletes, it's changed the experience,
Mhm.
and now we need to come up with different interactive methods. I don't know if 3D virtual reality might be the next big thing, making you feel like you're actually in the seat and watching the game live. For me, I'm a sports junkie. I would love that. But I'm also the type of person that needs courtside seats and wants to feel the energy, wants to hear the interaction, you know? Um, that's just, you know, how
Cause
I.
it's all about the energy. It's
Right,
all about the vibration. It's all about the energy. Like that's what made it. You know, actually going to the movies, that feel. You can't replace that feel. It's not the same watching it at the crib. I don't care what nobody say. It's
right.
not the same as actually going to the movies, walking up to that ticket booth thing, even walking up, going to the little thing. I
Yeah,
like going up there, talking to the little thing. Oh yeah, let me get two for Coming to America. You
yeah,
know what I'm
right.
saying? I miss that whole thing. Walk in to smell the popcorn and all of that. Like I miss all of that. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
don't bring the family. That's a whole nother experience. You know what I'm saying? It's
right.
like so. You know, I don't think that you can replace that
Yeah,
with virtualness. I don't think you can, you know what I'm saying? When you're accustomed to something for so many years, it's not that easy to transition from a physical world to the virtual world. I hate the
right,
virtual world.
right.
You know what I'm
And,
saying? And it's really
but
killing the world.
And think about how that impacts different generations, though. For us that have been traditional going to these live events or live concerts, but the younger generation who just know kind of COVID and whatever, they will adapt even better
Right.
because that is part of their world. It's their technology. They're embedded into it. We have a struggle with this new reality of, you know, meeting people, interacting with people versus the youngers. That's what they know. They are the Snapchatters. They're the ones who interact with one another on apps, um, versus us that are in older generations. We want that human connection, and that's the same thing with me. You know, balancing act. I can't watch sports. It's hard for me. I'm trying to get into the game, and I'm like Steph Curry. And I'm like, oh, you know, it's just it's different.
So I don't know. With everything, we have to hope for tomorrow. We hope that tomorrow nothing tragic happens.
Right.
Tomorrow we hope that Biden and Kamala can actually, have a smooth transition um with tomorrow, and nobody gets hurt or killed um, throughout this process, because I mean, it's been the process, relinquishing duties and responsibilities over to the next person. So we
Right.
hoping that that tradition can happen tomorrow.
Right.
We're hoping that with this virtual world or whatever, we hoping that with the entertainment business, that some common ground can be and some realness can be restored.
Hmm.
We can only hope for the best or whatever.
Right.
Um, Shout out to everybody that was on the live, who actually stayed on and vibed out with us the entire show. I shout everybody out. Shout out to Sunshine. Shout out to Balance and Act Radio Show. Shout out to GS Music. Shout out to world famous Lavetta or Levita, excuse me if I got it wrong, Lavetta McCoy. IG. Shout out to them. Shout out to Buddy the Barber, which is Roman Stewart. Shout out to Vibe Show Casper. Shout out to Mr. Lawton. Um, and let's see, I got Balance in that radio show. I love Balance in that radio show, man. Shout
That's my
out
family right there.
for real, for real. And shout out to, let's see, who else did we have on there? And anybody else who jumped on and jumped off, who may come back and watch the replay, whatever. Shout out to you guys as well. You're the reason why we're doing this. Thank y'all again. Once again, we're here. This is the second episode. It got a little intense or whatever, but hey, that's the business. And we kept it 1,000. We here every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. What is that EST, Jack?
7.
7
7
EST.
Eastern.
7 Eastern. You guys, we hoping you guys can come back next Tuesday and check out episode 3. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button, turn on those notifications so you will be alerted for every single episode that we have. Jack, you have any closing remarks?
No, I mean, I think same vibes. Make sure positive vibes for tomorrow. Smooth inauguration, and just well wishes to everyone. And stay safe out there. COVID is really creeping up, and just make sure you guys wear your mask and stay safe.
Verses in closing.
Yeah, I hope everybody be safe out there, wear your mask. Definitely watch where you're going. I mean, there's this strain is mutating now.
Right.
It's even more infectious than the first. So just be safe, be safe, and take care of everybody that and just try to make it through. I hope nothing crazy happens also tomorrow, because that's it's already been enough going on
Right.
just with last year, and then of course that whole Capitol thing that was crazy. And
Right.
yeah, so hopefully it'd be a smooth process. There's no issues, and if something does go down, at least hopefully they're prepared that time and things like that. But yeah, we're gonna be here next week, and just hope everybody be safe out there.
Absolutely. In closing, just want to again thank everybody for your time. You could have been doing anything else in the world, but y'all vibed out with us. We love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. The support is greatly appreciated. You guys continue to stay prayed up, man. Don't disconnect from whatever higher power that you communicate with. Make sure that you stay communicating with that higher power. Right now, we're trying to be divided. but we have to. Nothing supersedes love, and we need more love out here in the world. Make sure you check on your people. I know we social distancing and everything, but make sure you pick up the phone and call and check on your people, and make sure that they're safe, and tell somebody that you love them. It's the Vibe Show. No, it's not the Vibe Show. I'm so conditioned with saying the Vibe. It's Vibe One, with Kano the Don, Jay Versus, and the very lovely Jacqueline. We will see you guys again next Tuesday. Same place, same channel.
Bye,
Love
y'all.
y'all. We out.
These sound